Introducing you our number one teamwork prawn. So he tried to catch it for a few times and it skipped and there. And then I went in with my ninja hands like this, like and yeah, hi prawn. Back in our favorite oasis again, and I was actually walking around earlier on trying to find the barbecue pit. I have no idea where it is. Well, anyway, we haven't been here for a long time. And he's definitely enjoying himself taking pictures again. Okay, so anyway, it's gonna be a really rainy day. We're gonna take the car. And this is what we love here, okay, because there's nothing obstructing our view. It's very bright down here, but you can see it starts to become grey here. You can see it becomes really dark there. So it's like bright and dark. We were also thinking of like rooftop pictures, like, you know, nowadays I don't know why it's a trend, like people climb up the roof and they want to take pictures at the roof. But we were wondering what if we can actually get a ladder which is high enough so we don't actually have to keep going from one place to the next place to find for a roof that, you know, is accessible, right? I mean, it's not that easy if you guys know about it. So we're thinking, what if we could actually just climb up down here, like we put a ladder and maybe at that orange side, and you know, I don't know, I don't even know how it's going to work out yet, but that's just something that came into my mind. We found ourselves in this family-owned Japanese restaurant, and the good thing about this kind of like domestic Japanese restaurant is that the prices are usually not so high. You get to choose like almost all the kind of food that you want, and you know, still maintain keeping a low budget. We are so crazy for Japanese food. Oh yeah, look, prawning! So I finally got this place where they have prawning, and look at how huge this area is. These are the prawns they're actually gonna fish out, and they're actually much larger than the ones that we see in Singapore. Then they also have this one, this is like the lobster. So these two are the ones that you actually find in this small area here. So it actually costs a bit more, just a tad more than the other side. Worm, Jim, do you even dare touch your worms? Okay, go for it.
Oh, you go for it, I don't touch.
You see? You say you dare. Come on, just do it.
Yes, you do.
Go, come on. How are you supposed to fish if you don't even want to? Wait, is this supposed to be food for like the prawns? Your worms are responding. Oh, do you even dare touch your worms?
Obviously, you put lah. I go fish.
Making me do the dirty work. The dirty work.
Just put here.
Yeah, this is the purpose of the cloth.
Let's see food. Gross.
Okay, little worm. Relax, wormy. Come down here. Oh, look, it has like these fur things coming up.
Around the pot and
wait, I can't even pick it up. Go back in. Okay, good. So apparently that bob there is supposed to sink in. Once it sinks in a bit, the prawn is biting the bait. What he's actually doing for me now is to measure how far the hook is supposed to be from that bob there. Honestly, I am enjoying this. We actually got two rods now. So he's having one and I have one here. Over here things are so relaxed. Now first of all, the water is not tinted dark. So you can actually see where the prawns are generally. And if they swim past, people here are actually using their hands to grab the prawns out. So that's another fun part about it. Oh, somebody's a pro. Ah, he's coming towards me. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. He got it. He got it. He totally got it, like without my help at all. It's so huge. It's not the small ones that we always see. One lobster. Apparently they are allowed to catch the prawns this way. Like you can even use your hands or any other way that you want to catch the prawns. It's unlike Singapore where you only have to use a rod. Okay guys, I want you guys to realize something, especially if you do like prawning in Singapore. Look at the top of their nets. All of them place a piece of cloth, right? And that's not something common in Singapore. Like now we have learned from them to do the same. So apparently, the prawns down here are a little different. Okay, the Singapore prawns, once you catch them and put them in a net, they actually sink all the way to the bottom, or they just go to the bottom. These prawns tend to try to escape. They tend to try to swim up and they try to jump out of the net. So these prawns kind of like have a brain. I have no idea why, but yeah, that's the reason why everybody down here puts a cloth on top of their nets. First step of prawning is actually just to use the rod, right? Then we learned down here that they don't just use the rod, they actually use the fishing line too. Then we learned the third step, which is that when they put the prawns in there, some people actually go down there and just use their hands and pull out the prawns. And even when they see you do that, they just say, hey, don't do that, don't do that. You know, they don't really stop you. So now we're going to the next step. Something that I don't think people here have tried. We are now trying to fish directly from where they're taken from. Okay.
Oh, then have another prawn,
Yeah.
We have
that exactly is the other way which we learn from the people here how to catch prawns. It's actually a very fast and effective method, and that was how he caught like I think like maybe 5 prawns by now. So once they open this, the restock is gonna happen again. They restock the prawns every hour. In the distance, you observe the professional trying to catch a prawn. But the truth is that it is actually very hard to catch the prawns here. They're just, I don't know, like they have a mind of their own. And most of the prawns that we see are swimming around in the water. The good thing is that they actually allow us, like they explicitly say that as long as you see the prawns in the water and they're swimming, we're actually allowed to use our hands to catch them. We're actually allowed to use like any part of the fishing rod or the string to catch these prawns. So that's a good thing. But if you're asking us like fish the prawn with a bait, I think it's a little tougher. We have been looking at the success rates of the people sitting around here, and yeah, not many of them actually catch their prawns that way. But by hooking out, quite a lot. Prawns here are quite smart. Like they actually swim around. The ones in Singapore are just lazing at the bottom. Introducing you our #1 teamwork prawn. So he tried to catch it for a few times and it skipped and it's there. And then I went in with my ninja hands like this, like and yeah, hi prawn. Join your friends. Alright, so that's our packet of prawns. That's gonna be our dinner, and I think we're gonna pop by the mall to get a bit more. I don't think that's sufficient. Tonight we're gonna have our own made barbecue. I'm once again reminded how they sell things here. Everything is just thrown there and just help yourself to everything, including the watermelons, the fishes. Wow. Okay, so we're at the barbecue section now, and yeah, this is like $10. So we're wondering whether we should just get this one instead of like modifying our own. So we're you just poked my Bojingle Lancelot sama. Look who's behind you. There are 18 meat wings in here and it's only $3. Like 3 Sing dollars. Cheese tofu isn't a thing in Malaysia. We've been to like so many malls and we just can't find cheese tofu. I have no idea why they don't have cheese tofu. It's so tiring trying to find cheese tofu down here. Oh man! We haven't even started our barbecue and it's raining. It's raining cats and dogs. My gosh, such a bad time. The rain, it's so bad. It's heavy rain. Okay, I'm gonna clear the windscreen and look at how fast everything comes back. It's coming back so quickly. Right, so we have no idea how we're gonna have a barbecue yet, but hopefully we can find a way. Otherwise, you know, we've been planning the whole day for nothing. That would be so sad. And our prawns are like, they're fresh now, and I don't know whether they're still gonna be fresh later. Alright, so this is our plan. The charcoal has been set up, but this is something quite interesting. I haven't seen this before. This is actually the fire starter that we got down here. See, it's so different. It's like pieces of like clay or paper. So this is the first time I'm seeing this kind of fire starter. I have no idea how to use it yet. It's a block of, I don't know, marsh. This is the fire starter I'm supposed to use today. Hopefully this lights up well. Oh, it does. Welcome to our humble barbecue. Looks like that. It's a very simple setup. But yeah, the fire is going well. So this fire starter is actually really good. Just give it some oxygen and the food is getting prepared now as we do this. So it's gonna be ready very soon. Bigger than my thumb. Oh my gosh. Why are you always finding such weird insects? When we are on a total budget and we don't buy the tongs for the charcoal, this is what we do. Apparently we are failing at making the charcoal go on fire. Like, I have no idea why. I went in to get the stuff and when I came out, there was no more fire. Alright, this is our success. I was trying to break like these big pieces of charcoal, like they're like this huge and this long. And I put in a plastic bag, I swung it on the floor. The plastic bag broke, but none of the charcoal broke, okay? So I thought, okay, never mind, let's just use the big pieces. Let's not, you know, dirty the floor or anything. But he just found a way in which he used this. Okay, what? This will get me screwed though. The floor is dirty now. And he used this to actually break the charcoal. Look at that, how fine everything is. That's so smart of you. That's so smart. Nothing's there, and he's just gonna fan it. No, the fan is breaking. This egg tray is breaking into pieces. Boom. No. Yes, do you see that? Yes, we did it. Woohoo! Wow, the prawns here are so huge. These are tiger prawns, aren't they? They're the expensive ones. We managed to fish out or prawn out a total of 17 prawns. And how many do you actually hook up? One, right? Like hook up by the hook. Okay, so he managed to hook up one by the hook. So basically the bait goes in and pull out one, okay? And then he managed to use the new technique that we learned here to pull out another 12. So that was how many? Actually it was 13, but then one fell into another tank and then the guy didn't allow us to get it. I managed to get only 4, one by actually teamwork, and 3. How did I get 3? Oh, I took 2 from the tank. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at prawning. Our hard work all in one plate. This is so amazing. Look, we've got so much chicken there, prawns, and yeah, actually that's all the sausages we have. So basically tonight's dinner is prawns, chicken, and just a bit of sausage.
This kind of stuff I guess one. Oh my shit.
Let me just explain to you how this whole barbecue thing started, okay? So we had nothing at all. We had no charcoal, we had no base, and we were wondering like how to have this barbecue thing. So we kind of like, I mean, we saw like ideas of this somewhere before, like years before, and we kind of implemented it ourselves. So we actually had this like tray. We bought this tray by ourselves, and then this thing is like the expensive thing. Yeah, so this is like $12. I have no idea why. As in this metal gauze thing. So this thing was really cheap. This was like 30 cents one. And then we put the charcoal in, we lit it up with the fire starter, which is still here, and you just cook down here. There was actually a piece of aluminium foil. So this is the last piece of fish that we are cooking. We had chicken, prawn, sausage. Very late now, and it's actually past 11, so it's time for us to end the vlog, because after this we have to like pack up everything, wash everything, and then shift in all the vehicles, because this place doesn't belong to us. So kind of like I have no idea what time we're gonna end this whole day. So thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you had fun. Stay cool, stay awesome, and be your best always. Bye.